Member of Parliament for Asante Achim South constituency, Honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng, responded strongly after say and Nema Besin say we say wakwatena Adum TV akaka said Dr. Bawumia is slave. I into fatasa obeli di MPP. Hey, asemi anu ashio Dr. Bawumia akasa for the first time. Sa enso so ana MPP ankasa as a political party no or more releasing long statement and ye be dum e de amamo. Ahaya Nana Janto TV pacho click the subscribe button on we have bell notification icon you will turn it on send a video to drop here you'll be the first person to get the video so that be American you enjoy it and you share nano or like you comment in the comment section of so what share up for and be a share MPP a group butu the only say Dr. Bawumia akasa for the campaign me the one semba MPP for release statement me the statement remember name of mention say member of parliament for Asante Achim South constituency Honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng and over the weekend and as last week okopiem e Adum TV bedwam program so and odin semu to dwa say ohun said Dr. Bawumia no party na hyase no wonka ho na frumani party nim name party nation and munyam ama 2008 ye be running mate odidi mu a ebeye vice president for 8 years into onne kan so sie mu no ankobenya anka Dr. Bawumia na wosenka 2024 election wotran nchen emma nipa oye party ni kronkron ya party ni hyase na de atwa na fruma ele lady MPP Dr. Bawumia anya ne saa owie saa program no ana eba abonte se okoka se Dr. Bawumia is slave or outsider enti saa de on fata so be lady MPP na wonim made the statement in beba wa clarify and wa status 1 or 2 be very very strong 1 or 2 statement be making a statement that very 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 strong meji dom e the amount but say be ya obeti asenti no me mo kwa kotie Honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng member of parliament for Asante Achim South constituency and someone kasa wo the tudwa say be ya obeti ase ye ba na ya beto so the amamo
konen enkrofo kakra because obi be ye national chairman na actually osa tikotra ni adia o de domko
sure
and na me kachira o say akonya wo fie menua wodi bia eye bia o ofa ana wunua pani bi neteso onum se wo bewu amwo adi ade na yekofa obi a wo fo se no nka busua no ho edi no be hyem se nana wu a we ni ade di ade papa wu a we ni ade di ade edi ntawantawa eba sabusua no ebi na si wo yadie no enti no
arabi nyamte
beba
se ye wo abusuam eni enim se ofani wono mu a esimesi na eba
ana obi fra abusuam ebetumi yadie
ade kofa oho bi besom yen ewi echi no oho na obesom yen ko se ehye na munya no ema ne bi a obi agibenkumhini anane fahene no ye wi echi ba ye oho no
ya boho no safohin ehi a ye bo no se ye kofa no ne ye share na numunyam
okay
as vice president
okay
na wo de anke fra wo ma obi anke nyode ana se na ebimu abusua no mukra no se na bi wo ho no a ye betumi omo abedita side bia no
okay
it mean no there's a difference between se obi abesum na oko ebi so obi abesum 16 years
yeah
and oko but me dia me feel say enya sum eyanumonyam hye but adwuma no bi wo ho a duties no bi wo ho a it goes with anumonyam no a ya hye wo
and after becoming the vice president for 8 years agonye den in order say anuntu na me kire wo say obi be somo se hokwo no be sevo a tete amamre mu no ye nanan mu tumi kwa hayo okay
ni akofo obi ye de no ba himfie ye tumi ma no ba bitra se osumu yie no a ye tumi bokonwama no
okay
se benkumhi ni fahi adonten ankwabia ni aboma no
okay
but esan say ye kofa no ba bi na de no ba ye ntino a obi ani mu ntino enkoto bribi e ma nana no wo krom ho no en sorry na konwa kese so se betrans
eti ka Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia metwasba eti ka Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia after service konye den
Media na me first say enka de yie mu a enka otwe no ho na akire wasaba ya enka mfanta wanta wasaba
etinta wanta wo NPP me because of Dr. Bawumia.
I know your factor pa.
Etinta wanta wo NPP is it because of Dr. Bawumia?
Oka hobi pa. Oka hobi pa.
Honorable. Obi be vice president ahyem amban animonyam say you're saying say want me be president
me bow the animonyam be na sense your friend wa sabio abusuakuo no wonom bi adehye na na wo ho no wonom bi anso your friend wo na ye do see sa akonwa no so animonyam be hye na chance abranso a potentially no so no nanka sabio kwabreja pomo ne mempesa mabubodi omo awo ho ni nyina no obi nso betimi aye are you saying say nanka within the party no sabio mu animu a ye nyan ni novna ye ne na som ye nim say nipa we de ye ne na som pa ate e wo party no emfa me yes opposition
me ra so do
aye animonyam hye and your friend no share
okay
entinka in order sanka yie beto yie na mfanta wantawa hwe enamunu ala e bi kra ye to bank wonyaw ba san mafia ne no ma course no ntino and now the tikopim ha wasi afafanto o kira wo de akopim ha as UP
mera say
honorable supporters ni na no ehin no mo
honorable Kwaku asa
enti abusiafo bibia chese honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng I think say as a bitterness kakra ewom and as odi yaw kakra because that same interview okofa abakose mi by say ono before the 2023 prime minister NPP coin no supported Dr. Bawumia but later enkofo bi atwa Dr. Bawumia ho ahia e ka asem bi ma ne ye ne ya enti wo twe ne ho kodi alankyeremate achi enti ho ana almost started to move dinani ekofa obo se obo metu no as member of parliament for Asante South constituency in the Ashanti region. And to who they say your uncofo bebre wo party ni mu a essence omo declare omo support for other candidates but Bawumia a bit silent chamatinti ye di omani na sa enema nketenkete no these political undertones and a deep party ninya. And at a point the kwan was say o declare the support for Dr. Bawumia no your friend e catch and say Bawumia a win prime minister no but say Bawumia be win main election which is 2024 December election now me catch ra wo see ntimi ne wonya adwuma sansam ne mane fa ne ho adwen enti utumi se yawde kakra e wo Honorable Kwaku Asante mu mame ma nsan kotie ensam potia wo de tuja how a wo de ensam ne tuja on Adom television bedom program so ekwan a enipa no bi ba wa modi o wa modi se enipa no bi key people within the MPP satam Dr. Bawumia campaign e friend catch and say wo Dr. Bawumia di abano be presenter he can't work with you. Once again, Honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng, member of parliament for Asante constituency.
Me pesa me comedy who be brain never your personal.
Okay.
But me ye de be.
Omi yode.
Say ye be show be achi. No ya man sika mo abetu. Oh yeah.
Omi show be achi.
Yeah, another time yeah.
This is a huge platform.
Yes,
Meno
yes,
ka say
yes.
Oko Asante South amafo tom team mo. Beti ehwe. Etuka chem say ye show be achi e obi sika so betu a.
Me ka say me komu a e be fa program ni nyina. But me dey omo ko share obo achi. E ma obo sika.
Mo am na ma obo sika.
E pedifo bi
e
I don't want to.
Debbie, oh no, you can't say I don't want to. You see, what's the start? What I can was saying. Se part na anya ne ho aduro.
Yes.
No more to me on baby o ya sawa.
Ma menchre dia menchre mu no wie. Me wie a bia no manya courage no dia no asos.
Okay.
Enti from 169. Dia perceive obi a we perceive say obe support obi candidature, especially Yemia Island.
Okay.
Those MPs now elusu seat be brave. Go and check their background.
No me Alan supporters.
Perceive Alan supporters.
MPs no lose seat be brave. Like more primaries.
Yeah, primaries need the kind of say Asibeya Buamo, Dr. Nyamamo, Colenso, so am kwa mo ne omo akeka go and check the background
because of the Alan supporters in Tiba.
No, they will come and try and look for somebody near Maniska, near the Ababe too. Say you two know na say ho and yes stronghold bad margin na so.
Okay.
Ofo say onya akro no be cooperate. Na wa facility no. Because obi oho a wonim ba bia sabio sika no free eno onim supporter onya akro no nya a ode betu. Ye de sa kakra e de dia bedru ba dia we. Because me no wa contest. That's a contest no emu da ho. Na bibie di mu a me hu ade kra be borefu. E di every 169. Ya ba 137. Mia me nua from na uhu di esi ye ne kwan ya omo de no faso. At the end of the day no ono no be save party no ama enya majority.
On so no Alan supporter na perceived Alan supporter na
men ko ho. So what you say? Enti ya de sa na dia bedru ba bia ya dre.
I don't know to be survive wo dia no.
Nyame
ye wo dey.
Oh, me bompa ye pa. Bompa ye.
So it means say ma obo sika no de betu or de be contest wa. Now so sika mo odru.
Oh, but me nru no dia. Me so bia ska me ma ye no. Edru no dia. And so ya dom.
Na delegates na na pel. So be do
sana me hu
PC
because you share that frame me catch me say e betimi anka me nyi sika na me ntranche
we have been sab o money pack the one share that frame
oh me nua
horrible one share that frame and you from from say the entity form there's the entity form
if you say you see about power no a you ntimi ne menya adwuma
omo win power that is 2024 elections in the
yes you ntimi ne menya adwuma ye mama bibia ye mama power
na the support one
bia na 2024 na me support Bawumia but a train na ne nkrofo a share mabufu okay ba
okay
na me support no
okay
e na nkrofo share mabufu e ma me koka se abufu kra o mo ahya me no kra no be fa se ala ye benua entumi ntumi sunu emfedi na chintiro meko obelu su kra ono na mejibachi but after that no me sambe support to Bawumia.
Okay, so the UK 2023
Abusiafo enti member of parliament for Asante Achim South constituency Honorable Kwaku Asante Boateng ana wote ne nka no afei aha na ade ne eba abaye de no nensem no prompted NPP as a political party release statement signed by the General Secretary Justin Kodua. Made the Justin Kodua statement remember Miria in response to Dr. Bawumia camp and someone woka fa ono Kwaku Asante Boateng no made some ebesa brem nemum it looks like Dr. Bawumia outsider no there are key figures within the NPP ebi omo was adwene ba omo nka party from no form for no empty ubeka enche and a former communications director what's in the name of Yaboabia someone used to be member of parliament for Adenton constituency. He used to be a key cog in the NPP. To a casamwa, I was a funny serious kakra. Okopium or program so one a million penny Kokupaka Wilson. And they took Kokupaka Wilson and him say, hey, Dr. Bawumia NPP new. Where NDC ni the wife called na chisunya NPP ni into a catch them said Dr. Bawumia or outsider. And this outsider comment no more tag Dr. Bawumia. It looks like there are key figures in the NPP who hold that opinion. Medium who say in Chay, name young Queen Kote Yababia Samoa, on also come faster than some two just Dr. Bawumia on your NPP ni.
Besiuso. What war ye NDC ni? Yakwa tablet in the Besiuso. Na Bawumia on your NDC. Oh, Massa.
Vice president running for 8 years. Vice president for 8 years.
Before that war, see, he had to wave. He had nothing to do with the NDC. He had to wave Nana paint. Yeah, Simon. He said, "Be ye." Has she declared for the NPP? Does she have an NPP card?
No, NPP card.
She comes from a PNC family.
But it is Samuel.
Her family has remained PNC. No, ask her. Ask if they have she has an MPP card. Ask her because her family is PNC. Her family never changed.
Of course, her family never changed. I know that.
And one of her family is NDC.
I know that.
And her husband, the leader who ran the MPP in the last election, has NDC roots, antecedents. That is politics. So,
the fact that the family
that answers my question.
Doesn't make him an NDC man.
The fact say,
all right, so betting your baby.
The fact say MPP for who say they are freedom based. Does not mean that UP belongs to them.
Right, and the former communications director, former member of parliament for Adentine constituency, says here where Alanchamatin Party, United Party, UP Party, no, or no any interim general secretary. Afe yengwamu with the reactions. Now the omu as a number one. Okaka asasam na enra and any 3 days. Remember New Patriotic Party MPP meche general secretary a release statement. Justin Korea na science our statement, you know. Maybe go through statement, you know, word by word. Abusia kame ho ne ndi sa adwuma se na be ya video no obet si asem na si uwia na wo de wadwen kire ahye comment section no e de amame na edin kai was for immediate release. In fact, this statement was dated 1st November 2025. For immediate release, New Patriotic Party reaffirms commitment to inclusivity, equality and national unity. Now it says the National Secretariat of the New Patriotic Party has noted with concern certain comments attributed to Honorable Member of Parliament for Asante South, Honorable Asante Boateng, and considers such a statement unfortunate and dissociate itself from those remarks. Let's just say MPP for say, Sir and Sabana Asante Boateng, Member of Parliament for Asante constituency, editor in the previous incident, no, omu say enkaye into omu MPP as a party, no, omu ochi omu official statement, and a comment na omeki ewa Adum TV, no. Now the MPP reiterates its long-standing commitment to inclusivity, equality, and national cohesion. As a political party and as a political tradition founded on the principles of freedom, justice, democracy, and equal opportunity, the party remains dedicated to fostering a society where every Ghanaian, irrespective of race, ethnicity, gender, religion, or social background, can participate meaningfully in the governance and development of our nation. Not just omu say omu MPP amanyo kwene jina ho for enkabomu enti irrespective of baby o color, say oye black, say oye koko, oye Ghana ni nkwa dia ofata. As a MPP party ube play role ewom. Now the party emphasizes that political membership and recognition within the MPP are not defined by personal attribute or identity, but by one's loyalty, commitment and service to the party's ideas and national interests. Now the MPP therefore welcomes all citizens who subscribe to its core values and principles and are willing to contribute to the advancement of Ghana's democratic and development agenda. Not just MPP, no be omo as a obia idea follow within the MPP tradition, as a party of unity and progress, the MPP assures the Ghanaian people that it will continue to uphold the dignity of every citizen and to promote a political culture anchored in tolerance, respect, and inclusiveness. Thank you. Signed, Justin Frempong Kodia, General Secretary, MPP. Nitete yenye say MPP for the almost omujina ho ema enkabom. Entino ade enyi yimu omu ensososo. Eti another statement that Justin Kodia sign here. Omo a reply. Asante Boateng, Member of Parliament for Asante South constituency, abroad in Samba community because to Jaffa, Dr. Bawumia, who are forced to say, no person says Dr. Bawumia a slave, and our outsider, anti on fata, so Billy the MPP as a party. No, Napapano Akasa, Nemum, or the statement and a buy on his letterhead as Member of Parliament for Asante South constituency. Maybe you Ghanaian seven Eddie Amamiria, Dr. Bawumia, so some of their tuja. Efa campaign ekosu ye de honsem ebeba na the statement say eno ye no o say for immediate release ono say the letter no and the statement is dated 1st November 2025 for immediate release. Honorable Asante Boateng clarifies misrepresented statements and reaffirms loyalty to the New Patriotic Party. Now the first paragraph or say, my attention has been drawn to recent press releases issued by both the National Secretariat of the New Patriotic Party and the Ashanti regional team of Dr. Bawumia, as well as certain media reports regarding comments I made during an interview on Adum TV. To ensure clarity and avoid distortions, I would like to clarify the statement made. Let's just say, was it Nadri and I say I draw attention to Nsembia NPP as a party released on a statement. So and so and the youth team and original team of Dr. Bawumia and so I can send be a person just answer so clarifying some of the Kotuja Adum TV. Or see, during the said interview, I mentioned that the time of Dr. Bawumia's nomination as the vice presidential candidate, he was relatively new to the party's internal structures. A stranger, in quotes. Nature say, also that time na yede Dr. Bawumia, a party no running mate in 2018. In quotes, no ya ho. Stranger, dear children. Only in the context of his limited prior involvement in MPP's grassroots operations. My responsibility, even though several long-serving and dedicated members also pass the requisite, competence and experience for that role. Let's just say who is that time no ni ongo fo bebre omo party ni mu a na omo fata se ombedi party nanim ana ombe running mate ana ebe fata nemo MPP kofa hoho in the shape of Dr. Bawumia and mbade be Nana Akufo the running mate. I wish to categorically and unequivocally refute the false and malicious claims suggesting that I described Dr. Bawumia as a slave in the party. Such claims are deliberate distortions of my words and gross misrepresentation of my intent. At no point did I use, imply, or endorse such language. My statement was contextual, focused on the circumstances surrounding his nomination, not on his person or his ethnicity. Let's just say, who say, interview ni ba bienu o ka say Dr. Bawumia eya kwa e wo MPP mu. Enti abujan for some nhyɛ ne so. Say and some of the two in the previous incident me boma utie no was say one kan ba bia say Dr. Bawumia o ya kwa o slave e wo MPP party nim. Enti omo yesa no omo hyeda e na pese gu ne hu fi. Enti no omo this distortion about Bontino. Furthermore, I emphasize that at the time of his selection, the party had many distinguished nordness who had served with the dedication and distinction, including Honorable Ambusdari, Honorable Kasanga Ben Salifu, Prince Imoru, Adani, Mohammed Salifu, and the names go on, Boniface Abubakar Sadiq, and Mr. MND Jaola, among others. Nature so person say Satamana nominated Dr. Bawumia so Omei Akufo the running mate in the 2008 election. Na you not necessarily MPP no mo fata. So mudi party no anim as running mate ebeboa. Now it is therefore disingenuous and unfortunate for anyone to suggest that my comments were an attack on nordness or an attempt to sow division within the party. On the contrary, my submission sought to highlight the importance of loyalty, consistency, and meritocracy as guiding principles in the party's decision-making process. Signed, Honorable Kweku Asante Boateng, Member of Parliament for Asante Achim constituency. And the statement, and the errorly screen, and some of the two Jan Mabon Tofa area. I say, Yanko Pim, Member of Parliament for Malaysia North constituency. Akwasi Kunadu. Was a son, Samna Papa, editor, and Chaye. Namo Dr. Bawumia Satamana obre se obeji to me, obeboa former President Akufo agi to me ama MPP no. Adna sata man kan chese wo outsider. E de hu ni se sansam no emfata chese eni kwase yeso so kra because Dr. Bawumia wa play ni role. In fact, we are paying the dues in the MPP in the last 16 years into a fata. So the party nanim. Now, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na yere no free hefa. Ye ompanyifo bebre omudi tumi Ghana hanim say ya. Ebi kra anka originally omonye Ghana for. Enso so ohu ni say omo play omo key roles in the development of this country. Yenko tie Akwasi Kunadu ono a member of parliament for Malaysia North constituency ebra okopiem ewo Erepa TV and sama or the
nan meti say penny bi kasa. And I find that so awful say bi edibedime. What you say? Because who will be doing what when the name and when it's and him and Nintinipan and Sam Fata. But so yeah, Juma Maudia was a fata. The same person that will be born and say on your Ghana because you give man ethnic tribe we say in free Ghana or you could be sunipa into a one fata for a campaign. That same person stood on your platform in 2016. One power you got position. Stood on campaign platforms in 2020. One power. And the Satan and war can win ye. Namamusa Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah brought an Egyptian into this country. And ne uko bonra, you will kente a friend Fatia Fatan Nkrumah.
Yeah.
You need to offend this.
Of course you do.
You be man. No, ya Asante.
I see.
Who want to ya to be or buy ya Asante kukudu for. You can tell your friend this. You can tell your friend this.
That be entertainment with.
But you come here, bon we ya to friend Fatia Fatan Kroma. You can tell me bia. If you go to Zimbabwe, Sally, Mugabe's wife, Sally, she was a Ghanaian. We pride ourselves with that. Every year, internal contest we malign people to say they said we want nipa, but we want to enjoy from the fruit of their labor. Those people should bow their heads down in shame.
I see.
Because our party is a national party that must recognize every single person for the person's capabilities, not from where you come from, not from the tribe that you bear, not from the religion that you profess to. You and I, who knows at the end of the day where each person would go and from which route do you sincerely be? I believe Christ is the Savior. Right. Somebody believes there is a God called Allah. Exactly. And you say because of that, another person. That is why I ask you, would all the 71% Christians vote for a Christian candidate when presented by us?
I see.
Abujafo enti akwasi kunodo na wote nka no yewie yenkopi mo Dr. Bawumia aso ye Dr. Bawumia say watete se obi twere srane abasewe kan de na we kan de na echena na won free party nim echena oye NDC ni na waye sei wo se wate ni nyina na emu de obeka kire mo ne se ono obewura politics mu in 2007 and 2008 basically to impact lives, to improve lives of the Ghanaian people, not to enrich himself. The Dr. Bawumia say ono obewura politics mu se wa me pesika o dabi wa me rap politics mu so be pesika na emom obewura politics mu se obeboa ma Ghana fo timamufo omo develop anase omo living condition omo setena mu atipi asita. Dr. Bawumia nsema a oye campaign ode ekoto dwanie
media me wo aban me wo politics mo say me pese me boa enipa enye se me hwehwe sika enye sika nti na me wo politics mo me be kai mo say ye mobile money interoperability no na NDC for say omo pese o mama contract aye saade no for 1.2 billion dollars 1.2 billion dollars ye ba ye na me ka say we die omo bibie sika enti mempene so ene ye cancel no ekoye saade a edi mfaso bebre abre no it cost $4.5 million. And do $5 million po. No more person muji 1.2 billion. So you're saving Ghana over $1 billion. $1.1 billion. You're saving Ghana. Anka esikana mehwehwe anka menya sekapa anya sa. But ya yena sa. Anka we nyina be ye ka eda ye nyina ye ti so a ye betua enti enye sika nti na me ba politics mo me pese me buo nipa said ye me ye no
Abujafo yemfansi a yeda mo nyina ase ese mutie breakdown video ni wa ba me gidi ese o enjoy afi wate won ase ensem no be hye ase free no be akwaku wie nyina no me gidi ese na nakogye janto de sukato ama na enche mo betene nka on this trending subject ye besa ni mo adi nhyamu bi bidi e de Stephen Zando ye besa hye biem until we meet again. It's a bye bye for now on the Sukato show.